The newest edition of Florida Weekly is out today.
That's right. And Eric Raditz is here fresh off the Fort Myers Film Festival, and he's got a preview. I know it was a success, which was great.
Thank you.
And you're talking about the new thing. Go ahead.
Well, it's the best festival to go to and all. My favorite event is Fort Myers Film Festival, but
we got to put it on the calendar for next
I
year.
drove past it, and it looked like a good time.
For sure.
Yeah.
You're talking about Cuba and Havana, and you said it's unspoiled and vibrant. So do you think it will become this tourist destination?
Well, that's what a lot of people are saying. And so in case you haven't heard, it is totally cool to travel to Cuba now. And not only that, but it's becoming a real destination. So our writer, Mark Cross, takes a fly into it, and he experiences it before it becomes the large tourist destination that we think it'll be. He offers the 10 do's and don'ts in Havana, which include don't drink the water, and bring back a bunch of cigars. And he lists places to eat and drink, where to stay, online places to pick out. This package is chock full of fun images, really beautiful place. But if you're thinking of heading there, definitely pick up this week's Florida Weekly for the tips to prepare to make it the trip of your life. And get there while it's still somewhat unspoiled is kind of the message.
Okay.
We've been talking a lot about credit scores lately and how they could be improved for a good portion of the population, for a lot of people. And that means good news if you're getting a mortgage, but I know it's still a little difficult for people who are self-employed, especially to get a mortgage.
And that's the thing that we take a look at, and especially if you're self-employed, that's about 1.8 million estimated Floridians who are having more of a difficult time. Under the 2010 Dodd-Frank Act, for example, it's no longer cool to just show your check stubs and bank statements. It pretty much goes by the adjusted gross income, which is often reduced after expenses and deductions for someone who's self-employed. Anyway, long story short, we go to some professionals who offer tips and give examples of how to improve your chances if you're self-employed and who to work with to get you the loan that you need.
All right, very good. And another big festival that's coming around, and it does every year, the Southwest Florida Reading Festival, which is very cool. You're highlighting an author, Craig Pittman, who has kind of a funny look at our state of Florida.
Yes, so if you haven't heard of Craig Pittman, he is coming into the Reading Festival, and he wrote this specific book, Oh Florida, How America's Weirdest State Influences the Rest of the Country. His book has many stories about, for example, the Florida man, the weird and wild side of Florida, the reputation that we've come to be known as for a very good reason. Meet him at the Reading Festival, along with, we list all the other authors who will be attending. That you can come, if you're a great reader, you love the Reading Festival, come meet your favorite authors, including Craig Pittman, at the Reading Festival this weekend.
And writers
Must be
too,
all the heat, right?
People who are interested in writing. Or for Florida?
Yeah, the wacky news out of Florida must be all the heat. That's what we always say, because we do cover a lot of strange stuff.
Lead back to our state. And quickly, we've got ZZ Top, St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. A lot of things happening.
Chubby Checker, Paul Anka. These are just a few of the top picks in this week's Florida Weekly. But if you're not sure where to go, what to do, how to celebrate, we give you lots of ideas. Pick up Florida Weekly. It's online, on stands, on your device. And you know what they say about the best things in life? They are always
free.
They're free, so we're free everywhere. So pick us up and check us out.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you.